The Biden administration's student loan relief plan has the potential to affect tens of millions of Americans. We're talking about thousands of dollars of debt per loan, a debt that would otherwise take decades to repay. So this could influence many people's finances, how they're using their money today, also in the future. But what does the decision mean for you? That is the question we're going to put to CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger, who joins us now. Jill, good morning. Exactly who I want to talk to about this issue. So lots of people never went to college, don't have loans. Other people have already paid them off. But a lot of people still have that debt. So for those folks, who's eligible and when might they get relief?
Okay, so this is only pertaining to federal student loans. That's $1.6 trillion outstanding of the $1.74 trillion of loans. So about 90% of student loan borrowers. There are thresholds based on income. So if you have a federal student loan and you earn less than $125,000 as an individual, you will actually have $10,000 of that loan wiped out. Now, if you're married or you file head of household, then your threshold is higher. It's $250,000. But there's one more level because there is a $20,000 debt cancellation for those borrowers who received Pell Grants. Those were the grants that were geared towards low-income borrowers. And one other thing about this that's really interesting, Parent Plus loans through the government are also eligible, and that is also based on those thresholds.
You know, I saw one nonprofit describe it as bailing water out of a sinking boat without plugging the leak. This really doesn't address the high cost of college for many, many people. In-state tuition, almost $10,000 for people at this point. How much is this going to end up costing taxpayers? And those who are eligible, how do they go about trying to get this money back?
So this is a tough question about what it's going to cost. We had one estimate by the Penn-Wharton budget estimate that looked at this plan and said it should cost about $300 billion. Now, that's true, it would cost that, but a lot of the money that people owed would not have been paid back anyway, and we would have written it off as taxpayers over time. So we don't know the real number. So yes, $300 billion, massive number. In terms of how you actually are looking at getting this relief, what's interesting is the government says, hey, for 8 million borrowers, we've got your income information. It will happen automatically. I would not count on that. What you need to do is go to studentaid.gov/debt relief. By the way, be patient. That site crashed yesterday. It was very pokey this morning. You are going to be waiting for information, and you will have to fill out a form. That means about 35 million people who don't have income information, go do it. And even if they have your information, do it anyway. One other issue that's really important, and that is for current students, current college students, you're eligible as well. But if you're claimed by your parent or your guardian as a dependent, it's their income threshold which will determine your eligibility.
It's usually dollar, Jill, but it's Keep It Real, Jill, today. Thank you so much for joining us and keeping us caught up on everything we need to know. We'll talk to you soon. Coming up.